I bought this house, I'm remodeling it completely, and I'm gonna rent it out. I'm gonna do Airbnb and then refinance, and then I'll have the money to do the next house. So I can just keep repeating this process. So this is the first house, so welcome to the journey. This video is gonna be super low-key, kind of a vlog style, what I do day-to-day video, remodeling an abandoned house. Didn't have a ton of exciting things to film or big projects. There's a bunch in the making, but yeah, nothing right now, just a bunch of little stuff. And so I figured maybe I'll just carry the camera around and you guys can see what I do every day, and you guys can see why it takes so incredibly long to remodel a house completely by yourself. I think I've got washer and dryer to hook up, and maybe some other little odds and ends, stuff like that. And it's just crazy. The whole day goes by before you even notice, and you feel like you don't do anything. I'm just reviewing my list right now, and it's, if you pause that and read it, don't judge my spelling. I'm not a speller, I'm a doer of things. Yeah, the list is quite long. So there's quite a bit of big jobs left on the house. And by the way, if you have no idea what I'm talking about, so my whole channel is betterment of things, right? So right now I'm doing the BRRRR method. Maybe I'll do a video on what that means, because I've had some people ask me. So I'm buying this house, I bought this house, I'm remodeling it completely, and I'm gonna rent it out. I'm gonna do Airbnb and then refinance, and then I'll have the money to do the next house. So I can just keep repeating this process. So this is the first house, so welcome to the journey. And yeah, it's going great. The house is almost done. The finances are looking fantastic. A little bit worried about what renting on Airbnb is gonna be like. I've never done that before, but I'm sure you guys will see that in a video. Yeah, so right now I'm just trying to check off everything on the list for the house to be done, so that I can actually take the pictures, list it on Airbnb, stock it with amenities, get the first person in there and see how it goes. So yeah, I don't think I'm too far away from that, maybe a month or two. I'm worried about how quickly it'll rent, but we'll see. I might have to have a friend or two stay here to give me a good review and experience it, make sure I'm not missing anything. So yeah, we'll see though, that's down the road. I think right now I'm gonna install a washer and dryer hookup. So I'm gonna go down and install the plug for the dryer and the water hookup for the washer. Let's do it. Spend all day long opening packages. So hooking up a dryer is no big deal. Take off the little cap, and then it has both line ends and then a neutral and a ground. And so it tells you how to hook up a 3-wire, which this is an old house, so I got a 3-wire. Or the more modern new builds have a 4-wire, which includes the ground in the run to the panel. So all I need to do is copy that. And of course you'll see that there's no colors here like it says there is on there. So I just have to look up what the prongs are and which wires they go to, and just figure it out that way. So Google's my friend there. It usually is. It's my only friend all day long. I feel like this is one of those videos where, you know, somebody gets stranded somewhere and all they have is their phone, so they're videoing their kind of like last few days. I feel like that's what I'm doing. I'm in this lonely, dark basement, cold basement on a rainy day. And I'm talking to a camera, telling the camera I don't have any friends all day except Google. Come on, life's way better than that. This thing didn't come with any screws, the dryer or the plug. That's nice. The only screws that I have that fit are extremely too long. There's nothing behind it. I don't know if I like the fact that there'll be live electricity sticking this far back into the thing. So yeah, this is what happens. Go to do a super easy job, 3 screws. And then now I have to go find some screws or go to the hardware store or figure out a solution or just give up and start on another project. Yeah, that's what happens. All right, moment of truth. Perfect. Those are such stupid dings. Alright, so I know I didn't have the vent for the dryer. I still got to figure that out because it's a bit away from outside. So unfortunately I'll probably barely meet code. Well, I can't remember what code is. Never mind. So I got probably 10 feet with a 90. So I think that barely meets code. But anyway, that's for another day or this afternoon maybe if I feel ambitious. But yeah, dryer works great now. So that took all of an hour and 15 minutes. So yeah, now I got to do the washer. Yeah, I'm sitting in here. I got this light right here, right? That goes off and it goes on. And I'm like, oh, it's kind of dark in here. I totally forgot I have a light I installed right there. So dumb. Let me go actually turn that on. Now it's bright down here. All right, let's do the washer. Oh, the washer is much heavier. Oh, I need a knife. Oh my gosh, I didn't get a knife. Yeah, so I got a problem here. So kind of a weird setup. So my drain for my washer is a little bit higher than standard because we're in a basement and the drain is not on the floor, it's in the wall. This is the main sewer drain that goes out to the city. And so you can see it's this high. So in order to get a drain for the washer, it has to be pretty high up. When I bought the house, there was already plumbing high up and a washer, so I knew it worked and somebody had done it before. And we checked the code and it seems all fine, but we had to do this. So it drains up here and it's not that high. This ceiling's only like 6'2" or something like that. I'm kind of short. So this isn't that high, maybe 2.5 feet above the washer. And we had to put a Studer vent in so it vents that P-trap. But so that means the hose from the washer doesn't go high enough. It's like really close. If I could find one of these that was taller, it would work great. This is like 4 inches too short. So I bought this hose, drain hose, and so there's not great couplers for these. Yeah, I don't know. See, this is another project that doesn't go perfectly smoothly. I might have to go to the store and actually buy something else for this because I don't know if this is working. I don't really want the hose to be kinked or looped or anything like that. So yeah, I think I'm gonna have to completely rethink this option. I think I found my solution. I think I'm going to go buy a rubber coupling for this guy, and then a 2-foot section of 3/4 inch PVC, so I can just basically extend this so there'll be PVC coming out of here however long I need. and then a coupler sealing it to the drain spout, or the drain gooseneck as they call it, and that'll sit inside here. So yeah, let's do that. Alrighty, I am back from Lowe's. Oh, take these out. Back from Lowe's, I got the I got the dryer vent stuff that might happen today. The only problem is I gotta drill a 4-inch hole through the side of the house. Yeah. We'll see how that goes. I changed the drain situation like I was sharing with you guys. I don't even know where I put it all, but I got it all. So yeah, I went to lunch too, so it wasn't like a complete waste of a trip just to get a couple pieces. So trying to be efficient here, but here we are. It is the afternoon now, and I have hooked up 2 hoses and 1 cord. That's literally it. Yeah, doing this stuff by yourself just takes forever. But it's fun. I'm alone doing this, so I can put on an audiobook or music or whatever, and just kind of, yeah, contemplate life, I guess, while I'm doing these little menial tasks, because they really don't require a lot of brain power. Yeah, so let's get to it. Is this gonna work? Is that a little janky? Or is it gonna work? Yeah. Alright, so basically the washer's done. Just gotta put it in its final location and level the feet. The dryer's not done, but I need to do the vent, which will be another day, another project. I might try and cut the hole in the wall, but it's a whole thing. So anyway, so I said I wasn't gonna finish this project today. I was gonna do some other stuff. Yeah, I lied. So I got the vent kit out, and I actually just drilled a hole in the side of the house. Let me show you. Look at that big old hole. I just want to finish this up, and I said I had like 4 or 5 hours left. Yeah, it was already like 3:30 or 4 o'clock. So anyway, decided to cut that hole in. I got all the piping, everything's ready. I just got to assemble. So basically I'm just going to have a pass through to outside with a vent and a bug guard, and then straight pipe, a 90, and then a flex going down to another 90 that goes right into the dryer. Camera is focusing. There we go. Focus on me. That sounded self-centered. Yeah, so this will be done today. All right, back to what it's still afternoon. I'm gonna still do some things. Okay, good. That's normal. I'm still gonna do some things around the house with a couple hours left in my day, 3 or 4 hours maybe, which is a lot. So a bunch of little stuff. But yeah, basically this was a day in the life of a DIYer, a BRRRR solo house flipper. Cool. Well, thanks for watching, and I know it's kind of a weird video. Could be completely boring to somebody, but that's okay. Sometimes I watch some boring videos that are just in the background. So yeah, have a good day. See you next time.